We all stand for the pledge, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. This is our regular township meeting for Monday, January 9th, 2023. Happy New Year to everyone. We have an agenda. Are there any changes or corrections?
Board, I have one modification under general ledger report. There is a typo in the packet. It's been updated on the website, also on your agenda as well. So we'll go off the agenda. The payroll wasn't, we're missing a zero there. So it's $339,700.88.
Thank you.
I make a motion to approve the agenda for the January 9th, 2023 meeting as amended.
Second.
Trustee Dean?
Yes.
Trustee Kretz?
Yes.
Trustee Wallace?
Yes.
I make a motion to accept the general ledger report in the amount of $713,658.09 for the December 14th, 2022 payroll.
Second.
Trustee Kretz?
Yes.
Trustee Dean?
Yes.
Trustee Wallace?
Yes.
I make a motion to accept the general ledger report in the amount of $339,700.88 for the December 28th, 2022 payroll.
Second.
Trustee Dean?
Yes.
Trustee Kretz?
Yes.
Trustee Wallace?
Yes.
I make a motion to accept the payment listing report in the amount of $895,953.87 for warrants through January 9th, 2023.
Second.
Trustee Kretz?
Yes.
Trustee Dean?
Yes.
Trustee Wallace?
Yes. We have minutes from December 8th, a special trustee meeting, and December 12th, a regular trustee meeting. Are there any changes or additions that anyone has found?
I make a motion to accept the minutes from the December 8th, 2022 special trustee meeting and the December 12th, 2022 regular trustee meeting as presented.
Need you a second.
Second.
Trustee Dean?
Yes.
Trustee Wallace?
Yes.
Abstain.
We have a December, we did vote? You didn't?
Did
You
both.
just did vote? Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Great. All right. Well, we move on to our lieutenant's oath ceremonies. Chief?
Good evening, Board. Thank you for making time for us this evening. I apologize for my hoarseness, working out some bronchitis issues right now. So tonight it is my honor to recommend for promotion to the position of lieutenant, a member who demonstrates the knowledge and skills that exemplify the professionalism and pride of the Beavercreek Township Fire Department and our commitment to the citizens of Beavercreek. The position of lieutenant is charged with managing the day-to-day operations and readiness of the individual fire stations and personnel, lead their personnel in training, initiating and monitoring task-level assignments at various emergencies, managing programs and program budgets, and overseeing the development of the personnel they work beside. Lieutenants report to their shift captains. I'm recommending to you this evening that firefighter Steve Renix be promoted to the position of lieutenant. Steve is a highly skilled and dedicated firefighter who has served the Beavercreek Township community for the past 15 years. Born and raised in Dayton, Ohio, he followed in his father's footsteps by pursuing a career in the fire service. He attended Sinclair Community College, where he obtained his fire and paramedic certificates, and in 2008 joined Beavercreek Township as a part-time employee. In 2014, Steve became a full-time firefighter and received his associate nursing degree, working part-time as an RN in the emergency department at Soin Medical Center. In addition to his role as firefighter, Steve has taken on various leadership roles within the organization. He has managed the EMS capital budget, served as CPR ACLS instructor, and currently manages the EMS training division for the department. Steve's dedication to continuous learning is evident in his achievement of a bachelor's degree in fire administration in 2021 and his current enrollment in a master's program in public administration with a concentration in emergency management. Throughout his career, Steve has received numerous awards and accolades for his exceptional service, including the 2013 Firefighter of the Year Award. In his free time, Steve enjoys spending quality time with his wife Corey and their 3 children, Ruby, Ryder, and Remy, and attending sporting events with his family. As he advances to the rank of lieutenant, Steve is eager to continue serving his community and making a positive impact on the lives of those around him. It is my pleasure to recommend to the Board of Trustees that firefighter Steve Rennicks be promoted to the position of lieutenant.
Thank you. Lieutenant Rennick, Firefighter Rennick, would you come on up, please? We'll do the certification of promotion, Beavercreek Township Fire Department Lieutenant. Repeat after me, raise your right hand. I hereby certify that we have on this date sworn Steve Rennick to the position of Lieutenant of the Beavercreek Township Fire Department, and said appointment takes effect on January 9th, 2023. I, Steve Rennick,
I, Steve Rennicks,
being duly sworn,
be duly sworn,
say that I will support the Constitution of the United States
say that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and will faithfully discharge the duties
and will faithfully discharge the duties
of Lieutenant of the Beavercreek Township Fire Department,
of Lieutenant of the Beavercreek Township Fire Department,
Greene County, Ohio.
Greene County, Ohio.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
One's for you, Steve.
Thank you very much.
Board, I would recommend we take a break and we'll do photos with the elected officials plus family and command staff.
This is a point in our meeting where we have citizens desiring to speak. If anyone wants to speak, we have 3 minutes, and we'll be happy to hear what you have to say. Seeing none, we'll move on to old business. There is none. New business.
Thank you,
Mr.
Board.
Zaharias.
One thing I'd like to do before we get into the board reorganization is turn it over to Sergeant Kessel to introduce our new deputy. Sergeant?
Good evening, Board.
Good evening.
It's good to see you again. I want to introduce to you, this is Deputy Luke Kraft. Deputy Kraft was selected to be our K-9 deputy. He's been out the township since December 19th. I believe we're mid-shift. I'll let him have a podium. He can talk about himself a little bit.
All right, thank you.
Hello, Board. My name's Luke Kraft, as Sergeant Kessel mentioned. I've been with the Sheriff's Office for going on 5 years. It'll be 5 years in May. I'm grateful to be selected to come out here and be the canine handler for the township. So far, my experience in the township's been pretty awesome. Got to meet some cool people already, play some basketball with kids. It's been fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Got 3 kids. I'm married. I'm currently still in the Air National Guard. I'm in my 9th year doing that. So busy man, but I'm grateful to take on this extra duty as K-9 handler. So thanks for having me.
We appreciate you being
questions?
here, and looking forward to having your canine brought in and get to meet
Oh yeah. Oh,
them
yeah.
also.
Thank you.
On a little more serious note, as far as, so the township, as you know, our residents, they love our sheriff department. They truly do. The deputies have done a fantastic job over the years of working with the neighborhoods, working with the HOAs, going out on Halloween, and they've really embraced that, and they're used to seeing those vehicles and those deputies, and so just please carry that forward. I know that Mr. Zaharieff is going to be working with you and trying to put together a committee as far as naming the canine. Just wanted to propose that since we have a Sheriff Anger, that maybe Deputy Happy would be a good name. So
What?
Deputy Happy.
Happy.
You can carry that back. So. Otherwise, good luck to you. Be safe. Okay.
He always comes up with something different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Board, just another thing I would mention, thanks again, Luke, for coming in. I'm happy to announce that one of our night shift deputies, he's back full duty. He was off on long-term sick leave, so he dealt with some shoulder issues. So we're doing real good. We're at full staffing, plus Luke now. Looking forward to sending Luke to the canine school sometime in the spring.
Great.
I didn't know if you guys had anything for me or not, but
No, just be safe.
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Board. Your first item today is the board reorganization. I have several sample motions in the packet. Some of this is, as you know, determining who's going to be chair, what committees, including staff on committees, and then based on a lot of the policies and/or resolutions, we have to accept some reports as well. So these are all in here. I have all the sample motions laid out in the packet. So I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Mrs. Zaharieff. Okay. Chairperson of the Board of Trustees.
I'll make a motion to nominate Jessica Dean as Chair of the Board of Trustees for 2023.
Second.
Trustee Crutz,
Yes.
Trustee Walls,
Yes.
Trustee Dean.
Yes. Thank you.
I make a motion to nominate Tom Kretz as Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees for 2023.
Second.
Trustee Walls,
Yes.
Trustee Dean,
Yes.
Trustee Crutz.
Abstain. Thank you.
Board, Miami Valley Regional Planning Commission, I would recommend that, Ms. Wallace, that you stay since you're on the executive board. So I have a sample motion in the packet.
I make a motion to appoint Deborah Wallace as the MVRPC representative for 2023.
Second.
Trustee Dean,
Yes.
Trustee Crutz,
Yes.
Trustee Wallace.
Abstain. Who wants to be? You wanna
I can be if the view.
or you wanna be?
You
can do it.
You can make
It's fine.
Jessica. That's fine.
I move to appoint Jessica Dean as MVRPC alternate for 2023.
Second.
Trustee Wallace,
Yes.
Trustee Crutz,
Yes.
Trustee Dean.
Abstain.
Thank you, Board. Next is the TAC Committee for Miami Valley Regional Planning Commission. No change with Mr. McConnell, but we are going to make a change since there is a lot of technical things discussed regarding roads. So we are recommending that Mr. John Schroeder be the alternate. They both will attend the meetings, except when it comes down to voting. If Max is present, he will be the voting member.
I'll make a motion to appoint Mr. Max McConnell as the Technical Advisory Committee representative for 2023.
Second.
Trustee Crutz,
Yes.
Trustee Dean,
Yes.
Trustee Wallace.
Yes.
I make a motion to appoint Mr. John Schroeder as the TAC alternative for 2023.
Second.
Trustee Dean,
Yes.
Trustee Wallace,
Yes.
Trustee Crutz.
Yes.
Thank you, Board. Regional Planning and Coordinating Commission of Greene County. I forgot to put one in there, but I would recommend that Mr. Kretz stay as the representative since he is on the executive board.
I move to appoint Tom Kretz as the Regional Planning and Coordinating Commission of Greene County representative for 2023.
Second.
Trustee Wallace,
Yes.
Trustee Dean,
Yes.
Trustee Crutz.
Yes. I'm sorry, abstain. Who would like to be on this? Jessica, were you on this last year? As far as alternate, or was it you?
Yeah. I think so. It's fine. I'll do it. It's fine. matter to me.
I'll make a motion to appoint Ms. Jessica Dean as the Regional Planning Coordinating Commission Greene County alternate for 2023.
Second.
Trustee Kretz,
Yes.
Trustee Wallace,
Yes.
Trustee Dean.
Abstain.
Thank you, Board. Next is the Health Department District Advisory Council. Last year, it was Mrs. Dean as our rep, and I was the backup as the alternate.
You want it again, or you want somebody else?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm still the secretary until they have the meetings, so I guess.
I move to appoint Jessica Dean as a Health Department District Advisory Council representative for 2023.
Second.
Trustee Wallace,
Yes.
Trustee Kretz,
Yes.
Trustee Dean.
Abstain.
And we want Alex to be. I move to appoint Alex Zaharieff as a Health Department District Advisory Council representative alternative for 2023.
Second.
Trustee Wallace,
Yes.
Trustee Kretz,
Yes.
Trustee Dean.
Yes.
Thank you, Board. The next is School Superintendent, City Manager, and Township Representative. In the past, before my position, it was a Township Trustee that served on that, but this is just kind of housekeeping that we do. It officially appoints me to meet with the City Manager and the Superintendent.
I'll make a motion to appoint the Township Administrator, Public Safety Director Alex Zaharieff as the Township Representative to the School Superintendent and City Manager meetings for 2023.
Second.
Trustee Kretz,
Yes.
Trustee Wallace,
Yes.
Trustee Dean.
Yes.
Thank you, Board. And next is the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base Restoration Advisory Board. I would recommend that I continue on that since I'm the civilian co-chair.
I make a motion to appoint TA Public Safety Director Alex Zaharieff as the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base Restoration Advisory Board representative for 2023.
Second.
Trustee Dean,
Yes.
Trustee Kretz,
Yes.
Trustee Wallace.
Yes.
Thank you, Board. And the next three motions, sample motions in your packet, was for the couple associations, the Miami Valley Military Affairs Association, the Coalition of Large Ohio Urban Townships, and the Dayton Development Coalition.
I move to approve the membership of the Miami Valley Military Affairs Association for 2023 for the 4 elected officials and the Township Administrator.
Second.
Trustee Wallace,
Yes.
Trustee Dean,
Yes.
Trustee Kretz.
Yes. Make a motion to approve membership to the Dayton Development Coalition for 2023.
Second.
Trustee Kretz,
Yes.
Trustee Wallace,
Yes.
Trustee Dean.
Yes. Sorry.
We need to do clout as well.
I make a motion to approve the membership to the Coalition of Large Ohio Urban Townships, or CLOUT, for 2023, and appoint TA Public Safety Director Alex Zaharieff as the Township Representative.
Second.
Trustee Dean,
Yes.
Trustee Kretz,
Yes.
Trustee Wallace.
Yes.
And just to clarify on the clout, that is for the regional meetings that I'll attend. If you attend the clout meeting at OTA, all 4 of the elected officials are the voting members.
Thank you.
Next item is the credit card policy. Per the policy that was passed, there are 3 housekeeping matters we have to do. First of all, is the authorized user list, which has been amended, even with the promotion you made earlier this evening. And the rewards received on the credit card accounts, that is also in your packet as well. And we have the authorized credit card limits. That's in your packet as well. We are recommending, there are some changes to the limits, and so that will allow us to put more of some of the invoices that we pay on the credit cards.
I'll make a motion to approve the credit card authorized user list for 2023 as presented.
Second. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Second.
Trustee Kretz,
Yes.
Trustee Dean,
Yes.
Trustee Wallace.
Yes. I move to accept the annual report on all rewards received based on the use of the credit card accounts for fiscal year 2022 as presented.
Second.
Trustee Wallace,
Yes.
Trustee Kretz,
Yes.
Trustee Dean.
Yes. I make a motion to approve the credit card account limits for fiscal year 2023 as presented.
Second, with just a discussion item, and this is to the administrator, do we, or the fiscal officer, do we get cash back on this account, this credit card?
So in there, you'll see we're getting very little, but we do.
get something,
We
but
get
Yeah.
some.
better than nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why we kind of suggested upping the limits, because there are some bills, for example, like the BWC bill, that we can put on the credit card.
Right. And I know we bank with Huntington. It was just it may be something worth looking into because those rewards are going up in general. So, and if you're spending 50,000 theoretically a month, that can add up quickly.
Sure.
You can call.
Trustee Dean,
Yes.
trustee Kretz,
Yes.
trustee Wallace.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Board. The next item is the Tax Incentive Review Council. This is through the county auditor's office. It includes all the jurisdictions that have some sort of tax incentive. That could be a TIF, RID, enterprise zone, CRAs. I'm sure I'm missing a few, but the committee makes recommendations, whether they continue them, they review them. We meet twice a year. I'm recommending myself to be the township representative and Max McConnell being the alternate.
I'll make a motion to appoint the Township Administrator, Public Safety Director Alex Zahariaf as the Township Representative to the Tax Incentive Review Council meetings for 2023.
Second.
Trustee Kretz,
Yes.
trustee Wallace,
Yes.
trustee Dean.
Yes.
I move to appoint Mr. Max McConnell as the alternate to the Tax Incentive Review Council meetings for 2023.
Second.
Trustee Wallace,
Yes.
trustee Dean,
Yes.
trustee Kretz.
Yes.
Thank you, Board. Next item is the authorized employee staffing list. This includes everything that the board approved in the budget. There are two positions I want to, one is not addressed in here. One position is the assistant to the fiscal officer. That will be up to Mr. Ryan Rushing to approve or to recommend to the board approving. It is budgeted position. And one other position that is not, that we're not replacing, but is in the authorized staffing, is the one of the finance department positions. It's budgeted. We're going to do a 6-month review, work with Mr. Rushing, and come back with a recommendation of the board whether we continue our current operations. We believe with all the softwares and efficiencies that Mr. Rushing and the finance department has put in, we may not have to replace that position this year.
I make a motion to approve the authorized employee staffing list for 2023 as presented.
Second.
Trustee Dean,
Yes.
trustee Kretz,
Yes.
trustee Wallace.
Yes.
Thank you, Board. And the last item is our annual review of fees for public records request. You will see in your packet, the only change that we are recommending as staff is to, due to how large some of the public records requests are, is we're adding flash drives. So you can see there are the 64 gig, and believe it or not, we have had to use one so far this year on that, or excuse me, in 2022. And the flash drive, that's 1 to 2 gig, depending on when we purchase it.
And just for clarity, your pricing on the 1 to 2 gig versus the 64 gig, it's not a stack up, it's one or the other?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it's whatever,
It's not 2 plus 5, it's 5 or 2.
right, correct. That's 5 or 4 2. So we have some 1 gigs and 2 gigs that were $2 each, depending on when we, so we got some 2 gig flash drives for $2. So
I make a motion to approve, make a motion to approve the public records request fee schedule for 2023 as presented.
Second.
Trustee Kretz,
Yes.
trustee Wallace,
Yes.
trustee Dean.
Yes.
thank you, Board. We will, staff will be filling out all the applications and submitting the members and alternate members to Greene County as well as Miami Valley Regional Planning Commission. So that will be taken care of this week. Thank you, Board. The next item is the maintenance labor agreement. Board, as you know, we've made a lot of changes to our policies for the non-union staff. And the employees of the Public Service Department, under the old road department, had a labor agreement that they weren't in a union, but we recognized them as a labor unit, and we negotiated a contract with them in 2008. Due to all the changes and some of the benefits that the non-union staff are receiving now under the new policies, the employees of the Public Service Department have voted unanimously to terminate their agreement and follow the non-union township policies. You'll see a letter signed in your packet with all the employees that voted, which was all of them, and their signatures, and I have a sample motion at the bottom of the page.
I'll make a motion 2023-0109-admin-AC. On December 13th, 2022, the Public Service Department labor staff unanimously voted to terminate their agreement and follow the Beavercreek Township Policy Manual. Therefore, based on the memo dated December 13th, 2022, I make a motion to rescind motion number 2008-464, the Beavercreek Township Maintenance Wage and Benefit Labor Agreement.
Second.
Trustee Kretz,
Yes.
Trustee Dean,
Yes.
Trustee Wallace.
Yes.
Thank you, Board.
Um,
Go ahead.
Just a second. I wanted to make sure that you, John and Tim, that you take the fact that these people did terminate, we have terminated the agreement, that it's a statement of trust in our township administrator and the trustees, and we thank them for that. And the fact that the policies have been reviewed and that they approve of those policies too. So please make sure that gratitude is expressed through you guys. Thank you.
It was a step-by-step process. As those policies were approved by the board, we went back, sat down with them and said, here's the difference. So everybody was on the same page, so.
So it's your leadership too that I thank you for.
Thank you, Board. One thing to note, although we had a lot of motions there, the new format of monthly reports, the first meeting of your month will usually be your monthly reports. But because we had all this other things tonight, I bumped it to the next meeting. But your first meeting in February will be January's report. So next meeting this month will be the December monthly report. And there's going to be some additional information in that, those monthly reports as well that we've been discussing among staff. So for Greene County Sheriff's Office, Human Resource, Community Development Risk, Information Technology, and Finance Department, we have no agenda items. So the next item would be under the Public Service Department, and I will turn it over to Mr. Parks.
Good evening. The first thing on the agenda would be the ODOT road certification for 2022. We did not take maintenance responsibility for any new roads. We had a bunch pending, so it didn't change. But for ODOT, we have to go ahead and sign that that is our mileage for the end of 2023. I will say so far in 23, we have added River Reserve Section 4. And I do believe probably by spring, we will be adding several new sections of Nathaniel's Grove for our 23 report. So we should see a big jump.
Any questions?
I'll make a motion to approve the ODOT road mileage certification as presented.
Second.
Trustee Kretz,
Yes.
Trustee Dean,
Yes.
Trustee Wallace.
Yes.
And Board, we do have a motion to purchase some additional salt. I'll turn that over to Tim as well.
This is to go ahead and open a purchase order so that it allows us to fill our bin as we use it. Back in, I think, October of last year, you approved one for 400 ton. Thanks to the last storm, we had to order 400 ton to refill the barn. This is just to open one
going forward and to fill the barn back up, hopefully at the end of the season. So,
We have our barn is full now,
oh yes, it's full.
ready to keep it there till the end of the year.
It'd sit there, it'd bother us a bit.
It doesn't mold or anything.
No.
Right, thank you.
I make a motion to approve purchase request 22-PSD-0053 in VIP for American Rock Salt Company in the amount of $43,500, and that's for 500 tons of rock salt, and to authorize the township administrator to sign for the board.
Second.
Trustee Dean,
Yes.
Trustee Kretz,
Yes.
Trustee Wallace.
Yes.
Board, two related notes to that. First of all, I'd like to thank the finance department staff because they did go through every document in VIP and change it from road to PSD, so Public Service Department. So they went through and found every one of them and fixed it. So also, after the trustee meeting's complete, outside we have the new truck, salt truck, fully configured. It did go to service during the snowstorm right before Christmas. So
It came in the day before,
Oh, wow.
so
Perfect timing.
it had some, we wanted to identify it as Beavercreek Townships. Well, the door decals hadn't come in yet. So on one side it said Beavercreek Road Department, the other side it said Beavercreek Public Service. So, but we've got that all corrected now, so.
And so you had to wash it all down, bring it down here.
Yeah. Well, they get cleaned, every truck got pulled in and cleaned after the storm, so. That's the way they last so long, so. And the last thing I have on the agenda is some obsolete items. One is the dump truck, snowplow, and tailgate spinner that the vehicle outside replaced. And when I say longevity, that truck's a 2020 or 2001. So, and then the other one is a fiber line locator. We upgraded this past year, so it makes it a lot easier for the guys to go out and find the fiber line that runs between this building and 1981.
I was gonna say it shouldn't have any problem finding them in the township, but
Just go here. Somebody's in this area.
Thank you, Mr. Parks. We have a resolution for,
there's a
surplus
motion you
equipment.
can, and on your screen there, you can pass it as presented.
I'll make a motion to approve a resolution to surplus equipment as presented. Resolution 202-30901-PSD-C.
Second.
Trustee Kretz,
Yes.
Trustee Dean,
Yes.
Trustee Wallace.
Yes.
But
Thank you, Gordon.
that dump truck does pretty good on the auction.
Especially now that it's this time of year,
Yeah,
that dump
you-
truck should bring you some money, which will never refuse money. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Parks.
Thank you, Board. That's all I have.
Okay, our legal advisor, do we have any?
Nothing today.
All right, Mr. Rushing.
Thank you, Board. Just one item. This is our annual request to the county auditor to advance our property tax settlements each month as they collect them versus twice a year. This allows cash flow as well as any balances and excess of what we need in our operating account to be placed in our investment account so we can start earning interest on it sooner than later. There's a motion, I apologize, there's a resolution on page 52 and can be adopted as presented.
Thank you very much. Are there any questions?
I make a motion to adopt resolution number 2023-0109-FIN-A, a resolution to request tax advancements from the Greene County Auditor for calendar year 2023 as presented.
Second.
Trustee Dean,
Yes.
Trustee Kretz,
Yes.
Trustee Wallace.
Yes.
Thank you.
about meetings, MVRPC meeting was canceled. Also, the Greene County Township Association meeting was canceled for January. Any meetings that were held that we need to comment about?
We did have the health department meeting on last Thursday. There wasn't, really anything for the township.
I did provide the agenda and the notes in your board mail.
Okay.
And then the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base Restoration Advisory Board meeting, unfortunately, it was on the night of our trustee meeting, but I did put in the board mail as well, the agenda. The office, also under the Greene County Water and Wastewater Committee, I did put also in your board packet the changes that the county commissioners voted on in regards to reimbursement and upsizing of pipe, as well as some fee structure changes as well. All that and the PowerPoint presentation is in your packet, in your board mail as well. Did not have a meeting with the city manager or the superintendent during the holiday.
Any investment meetings?
Nothing on investment oversight to report unless Mr. Rushing had anything. And on Greene County Regional Planning, there was nothing on the agenda for the executive committee, and the full commission meeting was canceled, so.
Are there any comments, Mr. Rushing, on the investment committee? Okay.
Report, thank you.
Hearing no other committee meetings, I just wanted to state, I appreciate the fact that I was chair for this year. I enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to Ms. Dean being chair for next year and Mr. Kretz vice. And thank you very much for your attention, and I will ask for a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Dean,
Yes.
trustee Kretz,
Yes.
trustee Wallace.
Yes. Thank you very much.